And here's Mbappé! He's hooked it in!
Mbappé scores!
Final goal since Pelé himself!
Mais il n'est pas encore marqué ce penalty.
On est content, on a fait le boulot, on savait qu'on avait dit que c'était une finale.
This was not just a goal. This felt like a warning. In a World Cup warm-up against Brazil in Boston, Kylian Mbappé gave France the lead in the 32nd minute, finishing a fast break the way only elite players can. And that is exactly why the rest of world football should be paying attention right now. Because when Mbappé is fit, sharp, and attacking space with that kind of confidence, France stop looking like just another strong team. They start looking like a team that can win the whole thing. What makes this moment dangerous for everyone else is not only the finish itself, it is the timing. Just days ago, Mbappé said he was fully recovered and wanted to play every game possible before the 2026 World Cup. So if this is him building rhythm again, then France are getting their biggest weapon back at exactly the right time. That is the scary part. This was not a player surviving on reputation. This was a player stepping into a huge match against a huge name and instantly reminding everyone that one moment is all he needs to change the story. And if you're enjoying this one, subscribe to Time Grid, like the video, and tell me in the comments, are France the most complete World Cup team in world football right now? Because this is the real point. Mbappé's goal matters, but the bigger message is what it says about France as a tournament team. Great World Cup sides do not always need 10 beautiful moves and endless possession to kill you. Sometimes they just need one transition, one loose moment, one run in behind, and the match changes forever.
Kylian Mbappé! What a goal by Kylian Mbappé! Real Madrid go in front. It's his 50th UEFA Champions League goal.
France have lived on that edge for years. They do not always need to dominate every second. They just need to stay alive long enough for their speed, power, and quality to take over. And when your biggest star can punish Brazil from one fast break, that is not just talent. That is tournament football in its purest form. That is why I think this France team feels so serious ahead of 2026. Not because they are perfect, not because they have no weaknesses, but because they have the most dangerous profile you can have in a World Cup. They have experience, they have pace, they have physical power, and above all, they have a player who can turn tension into panic in one action. FIFA noted in January that Mbappé had already reached 55 goals in 94 matches for France, leaving him just too short of Olivier Giroud's national team record. Think about that for a second. He is not chasing greatness anymore. He is already standing at the door of it. And when a player like that leads your line, the whole team changes shape mentally. Defenders drop deeper. Midfielders rush passes. Fullbacks become nervous about stepping high. Coaches start making safer decisions than they really want to make. Mbappé does not only score goals, he changes behavior. He bends matches before they are even decided. That is why his best performances always feel bigger than the numbers. The goal against Brazil is not important just because it put France ahead. It is important because it reminded everyone that France carry the one weapon every World Cup favorite dreams of, having a forward who can terrify elite opponents even when the game looks balanced. And then you add the bigger French picture around him. This team is not being built in panic. It is being prepared through serious matches before the tournament, including friendlies against Brazil and Colombia in the United States. Mbappé himself has spoken about wanting rhythm, fitness, and momentum before the World Cup. That tells you a lot. France are not waiting for the tournament to discover their level. They are trying to arrive there already sharp, already connected, already dangerous. Now, to be fair, there are still questions. France are not flawless. William Saliba has already been ruled out of this camp with an ankle issue, and injuries always matter when you are talking about winning the World Cup. That is a real concern, and it shows how quickly the picture can change in international football. But maybe that is also part of the French argument. Even with disruptions, even with absences, even with pressure building, they still have the profile of a side that can go toe-to-toe with anyone. And this is where the title of the video becomes real. Kylian Mbappé just showed why France will win the World Cup, not because one friendly decides a trophy, and not because one goal guarantees destiny, but because moments like this reveal what France really are. They are fast. They are ruthless. They are experienced. And when their biggest star is healthy, confident, and attacking with freedom, they become the kind of team every other nation secretly hopes to avoid. So no, This was not just another goal in another friendly. This was a signal, a reminder, a flash of what the next World Cup could look like if France arrive in the summer with Mbappé in this kind of mood. The world has seen this story before, a French team growing stronger, calmer, and more dangerous as the biggest stage gets closer. And if this goal against Brazil is any sign of what is coming next, then the warning is already out there. France are not simply preparing for the World Cup. They are preparing to take it.